I can't stop buying guns and gun stuff, man. I'm so. I almost don't. I almost didn't want to tell you that this is. I think this is the fourth Ramjet I bought. Oh, damn it! Yeah, I think this is the fourth Ramjet. Let's see. This is at least. Yeah, this is at least the fourth one I bought. I bought one. I bought one. I sold it. I bought one for my 45. Sold it. Then I bought two more, returned them, and then this is the, because I just couldn't, this two-tone 19, I just could not, I just couldn't have, it just didn't feel complete without that Ramjet on it. It just, clear, it just didn't feel, it just didn't feel complete without it. So I told myself I'm just gonna have one fun, fully dressed up gun, and I'll just leave it at that, or I'll try to, because this gun, I've been looking at guns since the last time I talked to you, man. I mean, it is kicking my ass. It is taking every little bit of. Now I want an EOTech. I saw JFR Reviews got a FDE in EOTech, and then I saw this dude JK on YouTube talking about it's a video on, it was on Instagram, but it was linked to the YouTube, and the video was about silencers on a shotgun, and he had a shotgun with an EOTech on top, and I was like, fuck, I want that, even though I already got an LP1, because I saw a video with Gunvira, and Gunvira had a LP1 on her shotgun. So I thought, okay, I like that. Now I'm looking at the EOTechs. It's like I just have to see somebody else doing it, and I want it. And I want it. It's ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous, man. Oh, I don't know. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do here? What I've been carrying my 45, plain Jane 45, clear. I've been carrying my butt-ass naked 45. I went out earlier today. This is what I took with me. This is my favorite handgun of all time, whether it's MOS or not. It's just the balance of it. It's I replaced the sights. That's really all I need. It's amazing. I love it. I love the silhouette. That's what really gets me about guns, is the silhouette. I have to like the silhouette. You know, I wish I was a more serious person than that, but I have to like the silhouette. And if I like the silhouette, I'm halfway. I've got the credit card out of the pocket, and I'm halfway handing it over the counter if I really like the silhouette. And just so happens that I really like the silhouette of Glocks and the 45. Just my favorite. Probably gonna go to the range tomorrow. I went to the gym today, played basketball, just put some shots up. But this is amazing. This is amazing. Love this one. Traditional arm holster. We've been over this before. You've been here before. But back to this. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this one. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna return it. I'm tired of losing money on selling things. I'm just gonna keep it. Whatever. I'm just gonna fucking keep it. Man, I was looking at. Sometimes I build guns in my head before I go out and buy them. I was looking at. I don't even like aim point, but I just kept seeing aim points on Instagram pistols, and I was like, okay, I want that. Then I just watched a video with Kimchi Cowboy talking about, saving and how to, approach your gun buying thing. Good video, homie. Appreciate that. But in the video, you have a $3,000 setup, and I want it. And now I'm looking at staccato peas again. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to go back down there. But all it's gonna take is one purchase. I just purchased a Unity riser for my BCM. I'm all over the place. I don't care. I just purchased a Unity riser. They just sent me the shipping stuff because I remember when those things were really hard to get and it took a really long time. And now, hey, it's in stock. I'm gonna get one. But I went from the regular riser that came with my dot to a ScalarWorks riser, I think 1.93. And now I'm going with the Unity, which is, I don't know. I don't know. No, actually, first I was looking at the GBRS learner mount. I don't even know how tall that is. It's the tallest shit mount. It's the GBRS learner tallest fuck mount. And but then I saw a video about how that was, I don't know, something about it was hard to take the screws off or something. I don't know. I just didn't want to deal with it. So I was like, I'll go through the Unity. And I'll go for the Unity one. So I ordered a Unity. Of course, I'm refreshing my email, trying to see when it ships. I finally got an email today saying it shipped, but that was $200 and something for just a mount when I already have a mount. But I just wanted something to freshen up my BCM. I mean, I've changed hand stops, whatever they call it, changed them like 3 times. I've gone from the 30 round mag that came with it, the plastic ones, to the metal, I guess you call them GI mags, 30 rounds. Then I got the 20 rounds, got the shorties. And then I got I think the 60 rounds. And then so I just go from long, big as fuck to short. It's kind of like the dots. I mean, the dots in a gun is like, it goes to super tiny, and then all of a sudden it's back big again, and it's, the smallest window, and then the biggest window, and I don't know. It just never ends, dude. I don't know how I mean, I've already spent like $1,500 in my mind already. And the thing about Glocks is, the thing that I love about Glocks is that if I want to like get a Glock and dress it up, I can do it like that. I mean, this is no time. All this stuff is available. 4 control plates, RMR, X300, even the Radian RAM just for 19 are just easy to get. Optics Planet, boom, right there. The sights from Ameriglow, easy. All this stuff, I could order it I think at one point I ordered a firearm, I ordered all the clothes for it, and the shit all showed up at the same time. It's like too easy. Anyway, I don't know how I'm going to stop. I just can't stop looking at this shit. I don't even think it's about rolls or anything. I read a couple of your comments about a couple people said, you got all you need is this, like a pistol, a long gun, a long range gun, or the shotgun, and this. First of all, you sound like addicts, because you don't need all that shit. You might want it, but this whole roll thing, I don't know, man. I don't know about this whole roll thing. Like, you gotta have this for this for this. I think if you have a 19, you could just call it a day. You could buy a 19, 1,000 rounds, and go sit your ass down somewhere. All this, like, you gotta have a rifle and a shotgun and a this and a that. Why? Like, the whole bedside truck gun, backpack gun, all that is addict talk. And I'm with it. I'm not judging you. I'm on your side. But you're talking like a fucking addict, okay? It's not, you don't need all that stuff. I mean, really, you can only shoot one at a time. If the zombies actually come and you have to run out the house, I'm guessing you don't want to have 2 hands full of guns. Like, who's going to carry the ammo? I think it's just all addict talk, man. I mean, we're all in it, man. It's just, jeez. Did I show you this was clear? I hope I did. Clear. If I did, I'm doing it again. I don't mind showing clear many times. Anyway, man, that's what I'm thinking about, man. I was thinking about getting a 17, and then I was looking at a 47, and I was like, I kind of like that flush look of the 17, And then I thought, do I want to get it cut for an optic, or do I just want to keep it butt ass naked like my 45? Do I want to get it cut for acro? Acros look really cool. This is my thought process. Acros look really cool, but I don't really trust them. So do I want to get a PB3 version 2 because I really like lead and steels dots? But are they going to be around? You know, they're kind of like, their supply is kind of, I don't know. I don't have full confidence in their whole supply being availability. Availability means something to me. That's why I really like this RMR, because I know, I don't know, but I have a feeling that Trijicon will be around. If I need to get another one, I can get another one. I can invest my time in training with them, getting used to them, because they're going to be there for me. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Legs going numb here. All right, anyway. Just can't stop buying shit. Now I want an EOTech. So I'm looking at the battery life, and I'm like, oh, man, I guess I'll have to sell my LP1 if I get an EOTech, and I just wanted something chunky. Then I saw a video on Instagram where this guy had a shotgun, or maybe it was a lever action, and he had a Romeo 8 on top of it, and it was just so big and chunky and blocky. The shit was fire. I really like those big, blocky, big as fuck, blocky, chunky ass, blocky ass, big ass. I really like those. And so I thought, man, am I gonna get that? I don't know, man. I don't know. So anyway, that's it. What are y'all talking about, man? Let me check y'all out here. What y'all talking about? I pinned this one. I forgot why. Massive Action 6217. Last week I was in a gun shop just outside Atlanta. The guy let me see a P320. Oh yeah, it's about P320s. By the way, I think they arrested somebody for that, so there may be some criminal stuff involved. And of course, all the P320 loyalists, nothing wrong with that. I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying people that really love P320s are going to be like, see? You know, if it turns out that this was like foul play and they're just blaming the gun, which is possible, people are going to say, see? What you mean, see? These guns still shoot people. So what are we talking about? I still hope they address that, but I don't know. We'll see. You know, innocent until proven guilty, but I mean, the P320 is notorious for shooting people. So, okay. Moving on. The guy let me see a P320, and as he was handling the gun, he racked the slide. Then he said he was going to see if he could make the hammer fall without pulling the trigger. He succeeded twice. Damn. I am fully convinced that the gun will go off if the round is in the chamber at any given time. Okay. 30-30 V2. I was addicted from about 2021 to 2024 to buying guns and ammo. I snapped out of it. 20-something guns later and a pile of ammo. You ain't alone, Bobby. Did you really snap out of it? Did you really? When was the last time you bought a gun? When was the last gun you bought? What was the last piece of gear you bought? Nah, I'm just playing. Hope you're doing well, man. It's Nathan, 1738. Sold my Canic for a G26. Best gun decision I made so far. Now I just need a 19. Actually, you don't. You don't need a 19. But that's cool. Getting a 19 is cool. But I'm just telling you, you can really get by with a 26, especially with Glock Store's 26X frame. You could, probably snatch one of those up. They ship in September. I think it's like $100-something bucks. And then now you've got a 19 frame on there. So you can put 19 mags in there. And you don't have to, spend $400 or $500 on a new gun. You can just get a $150, $200 frame. It's up to you, but just an idea. Just a thought. Cruising 4367. It's hard to pill to swallow, but a necessary one. I've been learning this myself recently. Glad you're back, Bobby. I appreciate you, homie. Yeah. I just get such a rush when I buy new things. I mean, I look at tracking numbers all day. And I come up with these reasons why I need more, and I want this and I want that, and my wife has to have one, and then what if I have the kid? The kid's got to have this one, and I can invent any reason to buy a gun. I'm really good at it now. I've been doing this for years. I can just want a gun and conjure up some bullshit that I needed and come up with all these. And so that's why when when some of y'all comment, I'm like, yeah, that's addict talk right there. You're not fooling me, but do what you want to do. Somebody said there's nothing wrong with getting what you want. Yeah, there is. Yeah, if you can't afford it, it's more addict talk, buddy. it's more addict talk. But it's all good, man. This is a safe space for you. Okay. Edit Joker, 3365. I'm not trying to be the guy with 50 guns, 200 rounds through each, sitting in a safe. Yeah, I was almost that guy. I want to be the guy with 3 to 5 guns with 5 to 10K rounds through each, hitting 2 guns, 3 gun competitions on the regular. Yeah, that's cool. It's not hard to become that guy. I'm telling you. D Archer official, me too. Had everyone you could think of. Always came back to the 19 and 26. Yeah, I mean the reason I started out, I think when I really started buying was when I started getting sold on these little tiny differences. Like this gun, like the M&P 2.0, if I saw big little tiny differences or small differences, I would start to chase those small differences. Like this gun, I had a Glock 19 and I went to get a 2.0. Well, the 2.0 and the 19 are effectively the same. I mean, they carry the same amount of rounds, about the same size. Maybe the weight's a little different, but when I start to look at them and say, well, this one has a little better grip, like the M&P has a way better grip, and the trigger feels better. When I started looking at those differences, that's what led me down the rabbit hole. But when I started seeing them as, wait a second, this is basically the same gun. I mean, it's different. Yeah, I know, but it's very, very similar. There's nothing that this gun does that this gun can't do. And that's when I was able to kind of slow down. But I started, I went from Glock to 365 XL to M&P 2.0, CZ, P07, which is a great gun. I think they discontinued that one, the P07. Not the Nocturne. I don't like that one. I mean the OG, the P07. Then I went to the Walther PDP, and then I went to the Archon Type B, which I was so hype about the Archon. That thing felt so good in my hands. I mean, good God. And then I had to get, it came pre-cut for an Acro, so then I bought an Acro, and then I went to somebody's channel, and they had an X300 on it. It looked great, and I just saw their enthusiasm, and then I wanted one. That joint was $1,000, man. It's $1,000 for a pistol, and it really was a very similar thing to the 45. So I kept going back to the 45, but as long as I saw the differences and I was hyper focused on every little, then I just kept buying. I couldn't stop, man. I could not fucking stop. John Doe ZG6FN. I was the same way. I had a crazy amount of guns, but sold them all off. One person can only use so many guns. Here we go. Full size for carry. Stop with this micro pistol crap. Bolt action rifle with large caliber. AR-1510 with an optic. Good shotgun for home defense. That's all one person needs. I get what you're saying. Try not to be a dick here, but a person doesn't need all that. I mean, you don't. You don't. I mean, that sounds sensible, and it probably is to most addicts, but a pistol is really it. You can carry a pistol, you can use it for home defense, because you said good shotgun for home defense. You can use a pistol for home defense. A full-size pistol for carry, a 19 is not full-size. It's technically compact. You can carry that. And you might be small, so carrying around a 17 might be a little much for you. So full-size, AR-15, yeah, I think AR-15 is nice, but you'll be fine without it. I mean, a pistol is really, the do-all It really is. You can conceal it, you can carry it bedside, throw it in your truck, throw it in your bag, you know, take it wherever. That's it. Everything else is, but you see, like, what's a bolt action rifle? For what? You know, you can get it if you like it, but what is it, like, what is that doing that an AR-15 can't do? You see what I mean? Like, even on this list, some things are canceling other things out. So that's what I mean. It's like, I don't even know what actual roles there are. I just think if you have a gun that's reliable, that you can conceal, carry, I mean, you're probably not going to be shooting people at 100 yards away. You know, it's probably not going to be a situation that happens. So, you know, having these long range guns is cool to have, but need is a strong word. The word need is doing a lot of work there, buddy. But I hear you. If most people could keep it to 4 guns, then, you know, that'd be great. But I think most of the people here are buying more than 4. So yeah, post. Hands are shaking. Roast post. Literally just bought another gun. All right. I feel like I need. If it feels like a need, man, I get anxious just looking at one I want. It may go on for weeks. Once I finally hit send, it's like a sigh of relief. Yeah, that's addict talk right there. That's addict talk. Like, you just need that hit. I know you need that hit. I know. I get it. But that is definitely addict talk, buddy. JDR Taurus 007. I was in the same boat with having to. Let's see. Come on now. I was in the same boat having to have the next new thing. My wife checked me and so woke me up telling me how many guns can you shoot at one time. And if something was to happen, you're only going to have time to grab one. And that made me realize I only need a few. And being able to shoot what I have is much better than having everything I wanted. So everything was sold except for Glock and Glock pattern guns, which I shoot very well. But damn, I want to get everything. But common sense and realization has kept me in check. It's a good woman. Good that she kept you around. I'm glad 21 people like that. That's good. Yeah, because it can go crazy, man. I mean, I've seen people that have, you know, just, it can get insane. It's a very expensive hobby. Perseverance, 1987. That's what happened to me. I ended up with an M&P 2.0, and that's a wrap. I don't need optics. I don't need hundreds of accessories. Lesson learned. Yeah. Big Gray 9615. I did the same thing. I went through all these guns, and at the end of the day, the smoke cleared. I went to Glock and got rid of everything else. Yeah, man. I mean, they'll get you, man. It is very tempting to. It's just so tempting, man, because guns are wonderful, man. I mean, they really are. I mean, the high I felt when I opened the box. Just think about my Archon Type B. When I opened the box, and I seated that acro on there, and it just sat perfectly and tightened it up, and I put that X300 on there, and I took it. I just was like, motherfucker. I was just, it was euphoria. I mean, it was like, I hope I never, ever do cocaine, because I will never stop if it feels anything like that. I will never stop if it feels anything like that. It was so good. And right now, I am just struggling because I look at this shit every day. I mean, I go back to guns that I looked at before, that I had before, and I can tell you how many times I bought. Don't tell me how many CZP 10Cs I bought. I bought how many Glocks I've bought, sold. I mean, how many Ramjets. I'm not selling this one. I'm just gonna keep it. But I mean, the homie Kimchi Cowboy was talking about his 17, how he bought it and built it up, put an SRO on it, put a comp on it, all this stuff, had a dope video, and then he sold it. So, you know, but then I also think maybe it's cool just to chase is cool, but just to build it up, and, you know, maybe I have the guns that I actually use, like my 45, and then maybe I have something like this that's just fun, that I might try a different optic on, I might try a different, you know, just to keep that addiction at bay. Yeah, it's wild, man. Let's see. Art Johnson, great to finally see someone not just being a salesman and talking sense that actually benefits the community, not just the arms manufacturers. Yeah, man. When I would go back and look at old videos of like Mike Glover, of like DJ, the SIG guys, and no knock to them. They're doing what they got to do to put food on the table. I don't know where Mike Glover is. I think he's out of the company. Everybody's out of the company. Lucas is gone. Mike Glover's gone. Fucking, things are just falling apart in the 2A space. But they would just describe the gun, like. They would just say, here are the features of this new gun. But they would describe it in such a way that would make it so appealing. And I would just want to go out there and get it. But I'm like, you're just describing the gun. They would say, first they would say this. I remember when the Hydra came out, the Hydra this is the way it should be. It should, the riser has to be like this. And then all of a sudden, it was Unity Tactical. It was the Hydra mount. It was now they got the Learner mount. And now Castle Group has a mount. And that was all it just never ended. It just never ended. Anyway, let's see. El Brujo Losa Betodo. I've been there recently. I've come to the conclusion that I've got anything I could ever want, so I called it quit a few days ago. Let me know how that's going. Because if someone says I quit drinking 2 days ago, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, homie. Matthew 8761. Good video on solid points, man. I'm an HK guy, specifically 45s. Wrong 45 though. I just like them and how overbuilt they are. Sometimes I want to downsize, but I'm at the point where everything I have has been specific purpose. That's that addict talk right there. Specific purposes. Like you're gonna be like you're gonna be shooting somebody and go, wait. The purpose has changed. There's more of them now. Let me go get my other gun. You just gotta grab what you grab, man. It's like that drill that a lot of people do where they shoot the rifle and then they throw the rifle down and they pick up a handgun. I'm thinking to myself, like, in what situation am I gonna be tagging the shit out of somebody with a rifle and go, you know what this situation needs? A handgun. And I know someone's gonna go, well, it's quicker to grab another firearm than it is to reload. Yeah, okay. You got 30 rounds in that thing. I think you're gonna handle it with the 30 rounds. If you don't handle it with 30 rounds, I think you're dead. I don't think a handgun is gonna save you. I don't think so. But yeah, that's that specific purpose talk. Some examples: 19 suppressor host, Arex Delta for carry. Arex is pretty cool because it's slim. 19 FN 202 22 suppressor. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You start talking about suppressor hosts and all this stuff, that's not a purpose. That's just what you want. You see what I mean? That's like saying bedside gun. I needed a bedside gun and a truck gun. It's like you could just take your gun from your bedside, put it in your truck, and now it's a truck gun. So suppressor host is not actually a purpose. It's just what you set up, which is cool. But you know what I mean? Like that's how they get us. Like, you got to have a gun that's your host. You got to have a gun that's for your comp. You got to have your gun that's for this. Your gun, we just invent all these reasons to have another gun. But, that's cool, man. It's PTR 9 for stepping it up to pistol for suppressor host for shit hits the fan potential. PTR 9 for stepping it up to shit hits the fan. Which one is it? If the shit hits the fan, which one are you grabbing? I actually want to know that. If stuff really goes down, which one are you actually grabbing? M1, Garand, HK as treats at the range. God bless and good luck out there, guys. Yeah, that's what I mean. What I'd like to know is, like, if things really go bad, like things are really going bad, you got to run into your house. You don't have a time to do a bunch of, which one are you grabbing? which one are you grabbing? You know, if you know, house is on fire, things are going bad, things are bedlam out there, which one are you going to run in the house and grab and have with you? Because you got to grab something that you can grab, also grab a bunch of ammo, whatever you can carry, whatever you can throw into a bag real quick. I'm going to grab a 45, and I'm going to throw a bunch of boxes of 9mm in my bag, and that's it. If I had time, that is it. This one right here, nothing else. You know, what would you grab? You know, oh. All right, last one, because we're getting long here. I'm going through a maturing phase when I spend Kevin Cucumber. I'm going through a maturing phase where I spend on training and ammo instead of buying cool guns. I sold some of my guns to my friends, keeping only the few I really use. All the guns that I own now have a purpose. Yep, there they go. That's that addict talk. Purpose instead of collecting dust in the safe. You're right about the dying cycle. No matter how many you buy, you'll always want more. You'll never be satisfied. That's the scary part. That's the part I worry about. You know, I worry about, like, it's not like I get to a point where, you know, I feel good. It's just I need another hit. It never goes away. I could easily go online right now and buy another Staccato, put an Acro on it because I saw Kimchi Cowboy with one. And when I get it, I'm going to get that huge rush of adrenaline. I'm going to be really excited for about a week or two, and then it's going to be on to the next. That's the scary part. It's going to be on to the next. So if I could start all over again, I think my best advice would be take your time. If I could tell myself when I first started, take your time, because it's not going anywhere. The guns are going to keep on coming out with new guns. You know, they're coming out. Some manufacturers are coming out like gangbusters. It used to be SIG was coming out with like a new P365. Used to be SIG was coming out with a new P365 every Tuesday. But now I'm seeing M&Ps coming out with different, you know, variations of the 2.0. It's just going to keep on coming, you know. And I think the Bodyguard 2.0 is out, so now I'm seeing gun manufacturers saying, oh, this is the hottest new thing. And I'm like, where are we at now? Where we're talking about guns like teenagers talking about a Beyonce trend or something like that. These are guns. We're, you know, the hottest new thing? What the fuck? What are we talking about here? Anyway. Yeah, so it's bad. It's bad. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of it. I really don't. I think, yeah, if I could go back and start over again, talk to myself as a brand new gun owner, I would say just take your time. That's the only thing. Take your time. All right, man. I'm out. I'll see you together, man. Don't start anything, okay? But if shit gets started, you better have an answer. And you better have like a simple answer, like a top of mind answer. Like, shit gets started, grab this, go change a motherfucker's mind. All right, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Love you.